Drunk 3PO was like, what's the deal with this? Who's the homeless man that fell from the sky? And now everyone's saying it's Gandalf. However, this is a second age show, and this doesn't make sense because if we look at this was back in February from IGN. So the series is set during the second age. That alone would seem to rule out any possibility of Gandalf appearing in the Rings of Power. According to the history, Gandalf and his fellow wizards don't appear in Middle-earth until the third age, well after the events being chronicled in the Rings of Power. So they've taken the third age lore that I guess I know why they've taken it, because they've got the appendices, which they're just making their own story up out of nowhere. And they're putting all these member berries everywhere. They're saying, do you remember Gandalf? You remember him? Yeah, we're going to make him a younger Gandalf that comes in to our show now to bring you in to watch it, even though the timelines don't work at all, because the Wizards Ishtar never came in until the third age. But this second age show, which they're doing like time jumps by hundreds and even thousands of years, because they don't want to get bogged down in lore, which is what they said. They don't want to get bogged down in history of the timelines, of the time periods. But the time periods don't line up. Another problem with the young Gandalf theory we're seeing is that Gandalf has never really been young in the first place. They age very, very, very slowly. They simply appear as elderly men to better blend in with the inhabitants. Yep. That all being said, it's still not out of the question the series might ignore the source material, which it doesn't have the rights to anyway, and introduce Gandalf and his kind far earlier than normal. Exactly what they have just done. We already know that the writers are compressing the Second Age timeline, whereas events like the Fall of Numenor, the Last Alliance, against Sauron are separated by centuries. Exactly, that's what they said. They're compressing the timeline by centuries. Like, you have 5 seasons to do stuff with, and you want to condense centuries of time down.